Yo, yo, yo. It's Margaret Marks Terrell. Hey, Jessica, how are you, sweetie? Cool. Yeah, the game was good. You won. So I'm happy. As long as you win, I'm good. Today, all I did was drive around all day, drove my nephews to and from volleyball practice. So I'm like on the road. Then I went to visit my mom because it's her birthday today. So I went to visit her and give her some fish for her birthday dinner. All's been good. Here it's kind of chilly, but not like it's all right. It's not cold. It's not windy yet. It's supposed to get really windy tonight. Yeah, I love this temperature. I love it's in the 60s. I love it. I rather this than everything. But only problem is winter time. My skin gets so dry. I always got to put lotion on my face all the time. It's so annoying. That's the only downfall of winter. Dries out everything. Summertime, I have no problem. It's winter time. It's annoying, but I'm not complaining. It's all good. It's all good. So good in the hood. Where the heck these people get my shit, man? It's weird. Oh well. Hey Ninja, how you doing? How's it going? Yeah, I'm doing good. All's good. All is good. All is good. Don't make sense complaining. Um, just see something here. Um, if you guys don't mind, like my friend Ruth, she's like in Baker's Greatest Bakers competition. I asked yesterday, and anybody today you can vote again today. So here's like the link. If you can go on there and just vote for my friend, so she can win the competition. You just go on there and just press vote. You're good to go. Just vote for my friend. Help her out. I'd appreciate it. It's free. Just press vote. She's in third. I want to try and get her to first. So every vote counts. Try and help my friend. And then she says if she wins, she'll give us free cupcakes. Okay. Free cupcakes for all. The internet's going right off it. Everybody on the internet's going crazy. Everybody's talking about all sorts of crazy shit. Such an idiot. I swear, people are like beyond crazy. I don't know what's wrong with these people. I really don't. It seems like every week there's something to talk about on the internet, like crazy shit. Every single week. Every week the cray is out. What's wrong with these people? And we have a new moon in Capricorn. Great. Lovely. What the heck? Oh, some craziness going on every day. Every day there's some craziness. Boy. Always some craziness. Always and forever. I'm just trying to catch up with all the news on the main YouTube page. It's like pure crazy shit. Oh boy. Yeah, it's very cloudy here. Super cloudy. It's been cloudy all day. No sun, no nothing. It's just been cloudy, annoying, and yeah, the weather's just blah. It's making me feel blah too. It's supposed to rain here tomorrow and be very, very windy tomorrow. It's supposed to start tonight, but I haven't seen any wind yet. But it says it's going to rapidly increase as the night goes on. I'm like, great. Tomorrow we're all supposed to go to brunch for my mom's birthday, so hopefully in the afternoon when we go at 12:30, hopefully it's not bad weather. And I told them it's supposed to be bad weather on Sunday. You sure you want to go? Just leave it for next time. No, we'll go. I'm like, all right. If it's rainy and windy, you can all go by yourself. I mean, not my problem. But I'm hoping and praying it doesn't rain all day, or it doesn't it's not super windy around that time that we go to brunch. So my parents are gonna be like, "Fuck that, we ain't going. Raining and windy." Hopefully not. Hopefully it'll hold off until we leave. That'll be nice. Hopefully. But let me just check the weather. Okay. All right, so that's good. So now and tomorrow. Okay, cool. It doesn't. It says it's not supposed to rain until tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow night. So that's cool. It's gonna get windy. That's good. It's not gonna rain until tomorrow night. Yay! So at least we get to go to brunch and come back home and we'll be safe. Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. Hopefully, that's the case because the weather always changes. But I'll stay positive. I'll stay positive for now. For now, I'll stay positive. For now, I will stay positive. All will be fine. All will be fine. It seems so much later, but it's not. It's only 4:35 here, and it feels like super late. I came on because I was bored. And I said, "Let me come on now because I won't be on until late tonight." So I might come on. Oh, I'm gonna come on tonight, but just late. Just gonna be late. Choosing. Okay, cool. Yay. Still gotta wash all my damn dishes. Anybody want to get a free reading? You can wash my dishes. If you wash my dishes, I'll give you a free reading. Come over now and wash my dishes, and I'll read you as you wash my dishes, okay? Please. I'm begging you. I should start a business. Pay for your flight? No, that's not in the deal. I should open up a business. You wash your dishes. Tired of washing your dishes? Don't have a dishwasher? Don't feel like washing your dishes? Let your dishes accumulate. Marky Mark's dishwashing service. We come over and wash your dishes. We even bring our own soap and supplies. $29.99, and we'll get it all done. I'll be like the best customer. I'll be like, look, I got more dishes for you tonight. You can come over now. Right after I finish dinner, I'm gonna put my dinner plate and my fork and knife in there and pots and pans. You can go ahead and do it. Here's your $29.99. Every day they'll be here. Now I know how my mom feels. My mom, she always has like a habit of like she's always been in the like she's always been the type of person as soon as she finishes cooking and she eats, she gets right back up and she washes all the dishes. And then she'll go inside and rest and chill out. She never leaves dishes like the same day. She'll never leave it overnight. She's like, no, no, I'm gonna do it all today. And she does too. She'll get up, she'll get up from the dinner table or lunch or whatever. And she'll start washing dishes. And she goes, I was like, Mom, you want me to do it? No, no, that's okay. I'm gonna do it. So she washes all the dishes, and then when she's finished, she sits down and she goes, ah, I wish I can throw away all those damn dishes and go get new ones. And I'm like, yeah, I wish too. Like, can you imagine everybody would hear us like throwing dishes out the window and shit? We'll throw them in the trash. Mhm. And I don't really like using paper plates and stuff. I do use like small ones. Like sometimes when I make like a sandwich or I heat up like a breakfast sandwich or something like that in the morning, I'll use like a little small 6-inch paper plate and I'll just throw it away afterwards. So I haven't accumulated as much as dishes as I used to. But when I eat like a real meal, I like to eat it on a real plate. I can't eat shit on like regular paper plates. That ain't happening. That's just like annoying. I like a big plate so my food's all spread out properly. So yeah, yesterday I made fish for everyone, and then I still have the pot there. I rinsed it all out, but I have to wash it, and because it was hot, obviously from the grease, so I had to let it cool down like yesterday, and I didn't feel like doing it. And then today I've been busy driving around like a crazy man, and then I looked at my dishes just now, and I was like, yeah, I'll get to it. I'll do it tonight. I'll do it later. I'll do it when I not. I'll do it when I get off of here. I'll do it right before I start dinner. I don't even know what I'm gonna have for dinner. Me and my nephews might get takeout tonight. Somebody's turn to pay. A platter? Mm, no platters. Mm-mm. Only time I have a platter is from when I get it from the restaurant. That's it. You know, it's weird because we got when you go to a rest when you go like when you get takeout, right? You eat it in those foam things, and you eat like a decent meal, right? From whatever. Like for instance, if I get like a cheeseburger platter, it comes in one of those foam things, and it's French fries, coleslaw, and the burger, right? So you eat it from there. But like what I'm talking about is when you eat like something that you have to cut. So if I'm gonna cut a piece of chicken or a piece of steak or pork or whatever, and I'm using a knife and a fork, I do not want to use a paper plate or a plastic plate when I'm cutting. Like when I cut something, I want to cut it like on a real plate. That's how I am. But if it's something that I can grab with my fingers or eat with my fingers or something like fries and whatever, and just use a fork for the coleslaw or something, yeah, that's fine. But even the other day, like when I got a meal, they had like the utensils were made out of wood. And I was like, oh hell no. 'Cause when you put that in, like when you taste that, like that fork, that wooden fork, it tastes like shit. And I'm like, I don't want this shit. Where the fuck's the plastic stuff? So I was like, oh hell no. So now I have like um a metal fork in my car. If I'm like on the road and I'm eating or whatever, I always have my metal fork there. Or I'll leave like a couple plastic forks in my car in the glove box. I'm like, damn what I told the lady last time, I don't want those wooden ass forks. Hell no. She goes, okay. Yeah. That shit in my mouth, man. That's gross. Gives you like this weird taste, you know? I'm like, whose idea was this? And I'm saying, aren't you supposed to save trees and shit and like all that stuff? Why the hell would you use that? I mean, any wooden thing I use to cook is a wooden spoon to stir things. That's about it. I'm not going to use it to eat. Hell no. I can't handle that taste in my mouth. It's gross. That's just me, though. That's just me. Mm. Trying to think of other things I need from the grocery store. I'm going to go do some groceries tonight. I'm just trying to think of what else I need. Oh, yes. That's what I need. I knew your brain was going to work, Mark. Good job. I used the rest of that yesterday. So I need that. When I fry my fish, I use yellow corn flour. It's the Portuguese way. See, I don't use white flour. I use yellow corn flour when I fry my fish. That's the key to a better tasting fried fish. You heard it from me right here, okay? My grandmother used to do it. Then my mom did it, and then I do it. So it came from my ancestors. They used to use yellow Portuguese corn flour to fry fish, like the batter. So anybody want to try that? Tastes good. I just add garlic salt, garlic powder, paprika, whatever you want, whatever seasons you like, you add it to the corn flour. And then you dip the fish in there and use it as a batter, It's good stuff. You should try it. Tastes good and looks good. Looks presentable too. That's if you're deep frying the fish, where you're pan frying it with, like, flour. I couldn't tell you last time I used white flour. I always use the yellow corn flour. I feel like chicken wings tonight. Some ranch dip. I mean, that's what I feel like. I don't know what I want yet. I have to see what my nephews want, and we'll go get some to eat. You guys like popcorn? I eat popcorn almost every other night. I love popcorn with like a little bit of salt, just a little bit. I don't like butter popcorn too much. I just like regular popcorn with some salt, seasoned salt, something like that. I'll eat butter popcorn, but not like too much, just a little bit. I'll get the light butter. I've been in a popcorn mood lately. I Every now and then I'll get into like a popcorn vibe where I just want to eat popcorn at night, watch the game, things like that. But I don't like too much soda or too much butter on my popcorn. Just a little bit. Just no light seasoning. And another thing I love is chocolate covered almonds, but dark chocolate covered almonds. I get a bag of that every now and then, and my nephew comes over. He goes, "Hey, you got any dark chocolate covered almonds?" I'm like, "Yeah, I just bought some." "Oh, can I have some?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure." They love 'em, but they can't eat too many of it because they got braces and it gets stuck like in their teeth, in their braces. They'll be getting rid of their braces this year, thank God. Maybe go back to eating tacos and all sorts of other shit. They used to love eating tacos, but then they got braces and they used to get stuck in there and they used to have a retainer and they said, "Oh, we can't eat it no more." Every now and then I make tacos, like hard shell tacos, like the ranch ones or the Dorito looking ones, like the orange one. They call it Doritos, but it's not. It looks like a big ass Dorito. I'm craving tacos. I should get some. Next time I eat by myself, I might go get some. Sounds good. It's a pain in the ass to figure out what you're gonna eat every day. Like, like you gotta make a meal every day. You gotta eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Then sometimes, when you're watching a game or something at night or a movie, you want something to snack on or whatever. Like it's a pain in the ass. You gotta think of something every damn day to do: chicken, pork, steak, meat. This, that, the other. It's like a pain in the ass. This morning I'll have this. This morning I'll have that. Then tomorrow I gotta have this. Tomorrow I'm gonna have that. It's so annoying. I feel for people who like have to have a meal plan like schedule every day for their kids, and then you have one person who eats this, one person who eats that, one person don't like this, one person don't like that. You got to make two separate meals, maybe three separate meals. Not in my mom's house back then. When we were little kids, you ate whatever she put on the table. If you didn't like it, that's your problem. And then she got to the point where she would say, "Well, there's bread and cheese over there. You can make yourself a toast with cheese. It's real simple. Put the toast in the toaster and go get some cheese and put a slice of cheese on there, and that's your meal. I'm not cooking nothing else. Whatever you want, you eat this soup or you eat that, or if not, you're not eating anything. You can go eat cheese sandwiches. Or she'll have peanut butter and jelly sandwiches or Philadelphia cream cheese sandwich. She goes, you guys can go eat sandwiches. I don't care. You can eat sandwiches every day. Tuna fish sandwich, whatever. But you're gonna eat this. We're all gonna eat it. If you don't want it, your other option is a sandwich. And I was like, all right. Sometimes I didn't like some of her stuff. It was too much. It was like this weird ass shit. She made like um it's called fava bean stuff. Like it's like beans and stuff and like all these eggs and shit. And I'm like, I don't that shit looks gross. But her, my dad and my brother used to eat it. And she made a lot of like kale soup and all that. I don't really like all that stuff. My mom said I used to love it when I was a kid. I was like, yeah, after I found out what it was and why I was, uh, you know, farting all goddamn day, it was because of that. That shit goes right through you. Like, I don't want that shit. Yeah, me too, Jessica. I cook every day. Every single day I cook. Unless, like, sometimes on Saturday nights, I'm like, me and my nephew is like one of us will buy takeout for each other. And we just eat, like, burger and fries or hot dogs or whatever. But like yesterday, I made homemade, like I made homemade fries out of the potato. I peeled the potatoes, put them in my French fry cutter, fried them up. Then I got my own batter to make my own fish, fish batter and stuff. Cooked the fish, made a Caesar salad, and we all ate. My sister helped here and there. I marinate the fish. I chop the fish all up. I take, like some scales off of it or the skin or Sometimes it comes decent filet. Sometimes I gotta check to see if there's a bone in it. I have to make sure everything's fine. Cut off the other shit. Um, but I prefer to cook every day. I have to. Like I can't eat takeout shit because that stuff will go right through me. It'll destroy my stomach. I've gotten food poisoning several times from eating out and eating takeout from other places. That's why I learned how to cook because I was sick and tired of buying food, and fast food is gross. Like a lot of it's like just put together shit. And then I would come home so late from work sometimes that nothing was open and I would get like, bullshit takeout. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna learn how to damn well cook. And I don't mind eating leftovers and all that. I don't mind. I'll eat leftovers. If I make like a pan of lasagna, I'll eat the lasagna the next day. If I make fish and I make enough, I'll eat the fish the next day. You know, I like eat like anything to do with pasta or casseroles that we make. I'll eat it the next day and no problem. And if my mom or we guys like get like a boiled ham and we do it in the oven and it has like the shoulder, like the butter or whatever, and it has like the big ass bone in it. Like I'll eat that shit for a week because you can do so much things with it. You can put it in a sandwich. You can chop it all up and put it in an omelet. You can put it inside pasta. You can do anything you want with ham, and it lasts for a long time. As long as you put it in a decent container, you cut it up and do it. Like one thing about me, I'll eat leftovers. I'll eat it like I'll make a big ass thing and then eat it for like 2 3 days straight. There's no problem with me. I'm not like a person who throws away shit or be like, oh, I can't eat that again. But my sister's like that. She's like, I don't want to eat that again. I'm like, all right, I'll give it to me. I'll eat it tomorrow for my lunch. Even soup. I make clam chowder. Hey Aquarius, how you doing? I make clam chowder every winter time. I haven't made it yet, but I'm going to. I'm trying to find like the baby clams so I can chop them all up and make them nice for the soup. But they ain't had none lately. Like I want to get the right ones. So when I make like clam chowder, I'll make a lot of it and then I'll put it inside the fridge and then I'll put it. I won't even heat it up in the microwave. I don't even use the microwave to heat things up. I'll put it back in the oven or back in the pot and heat it up like that. I'll never put it in the microwave. Hell no. I do shit like originally. Anything I put in the microwave sometimes is like, well, obviously it's microwave popcorn, but that's about it. Yeah, I'm doing good. We're talking about food here. Everybody's getting hungry. Yeah, I like yeah, that's yeah, exactly, Jessica. Like I'll go when I go and get like food somewhere at a restaurant, I make sure I go to a place that I know they do good cooking. Like one of my good friends, he's a chef and he right down the hill from where I live, there's a place that sells, I mean, that has a restaurant that has really good food. And if he's working there, I'll be like, hey, bro, look, it's me, Mark. And he's like, hey, Mark, what's up, man? I said, look, I need this, this, and this. I said, you know me, you know what I want, right? He goes, yeah, no problem. So he's like, yeah. So when I go get it, he goes, oh, Mark, look, here's your order. And everybody knows, like, he knows me because I've been going to him for like 20 years. So if he's working, I'll go there. If he ain't working, I ain't going on there because I ain't gonna eat from nobody else. But he makes sure, like, I have, get good stuff. I need no shit. If I'm paying all this money for takeout, I better get some good shit. People are using air fryers. Yeah, I don't have an air fryer. I don't believe in air fryers. I think that's bullshit. There's something must be up with air fryers. They say it's a lot better for you, but I've heard my doubts about it. I've seen a lot of people have said that it's not good to eat from an air fryer. I've never used the air fryer, but I know people that have. Some people say it's the best thing in the world, and some people say it ain't nothing that great. It's not all that. It's just bullshit. Some people had bad experiences with the basket, like the like whatever you put it in, like that basket. Like some people had paint come off of it, or like the thing deformed or whatever. And I'm like, no, no, I'm not eating from that shit. I like original things. I like my oven. I'm good. I'm actually gonna buy a new oven once I get my inheritance money. I'm gonna dedicate my oven to my aunt and uncle. I'll buy one and say thanks. It's for my oven. I'll cook for you. You can smell it in spirit when you come around. Yeah, exactly. Home cooking is the best. Right, because before I went on my, I don't know if I ever told you guys this story, but before I went on my own, I just needed like a temporary, part-time job because I was waiting for the paperwork and I was waiting for my car. So I was like, I don't want to stay home all day. I'm just gonna like do a regular bullshit job for like a month. So a friend of mine had like a food place, like he food truck, like he delivered food to restaurants, like frozen food, fresh food. He used to bring in like he still has the business, but it's for somebody else. And so I worked for him. I was like a truck delivery guy, right? So I would deliver the food to these places. I hated the job. I didn't like it, right? But I did it just to make money because I was waiting for my business to get organized. So I did it for a month and I went to all these restaurants that I ate at. And when I went into their kitchen, I was like, what the hell is this? I was like, look at all these flies in this damn kitchen all over the meat and shit. Look how dirty this damn kitchen is. I'm like, I would have never thought this place was like that. I was eating at this place. I'm like, oh hell no, I ain't eating here no more. And ever since I had that job and I finished it and I started my business, I was like, yep, I'm gonna start cooking because what I just saw, I think that happened for a reason. Like God put me in that predicament to say, hey, look, you need to start cooking your own damn food because these places are full of shit. They got nasty ass kitchens. I went in one place it's like a sushi place and a Chinese place, and they had like the meat on top of like a table, and they had all these windows open, and the flies were coming in, and they were like landing right on top of the meat that was sitting there. But he was washing it and putting it in bags, but I don't care. Those fucking flies are going all over the meat. That shit's gross. Close these fucking windows. Like I looked at the guy, I was like, he was like, oh hey, I was like, hey, I was like, why you don't close those windows, bro? He goes, oh, it's too hot in here. I'm like, well, the flies are all over the meat. I said, I won't be eating around here. He goes, oh well. I'm like, oh well, not me. And then this other place I went to, like the floor was so dirty, like you saw roaches on the ground and all this shit and rat traps and all that. I'm like, ugh, hell no. I won't be coming near no more either. So like all that stuff like made me want to cook. So I learned from my one of my friends that he was a chef, and my cousin, he was a pastry chef, and he was also a chef. Like he cooked. I learned from my friends and my mom. My mom's the best in the world. She's to me, my mom is the best. She makes the best food ever, and I've learned a lot from her. And everybody that eats my food, they're like, "Oh, this is just like mom." Like my siblings, they're like, "Oh, this is no mom. Did you make this?" Like, no, Mark made it. And they're like, "Oh, okay." But I love to cook. I just don't like to clean all the dishes. It's fucking annoying. I wish I can just throw it all out the window or throw it in a big bin and just get new ones. If I was rich like that, yeah, I would. Or I just hire somebody to clean. Do you do game night ever, like a little party? Yeah, we guys do that. Just me and my nephews. Like sometimes my cousin will come over. But my cousin's going through some shit right now, so he's going through a divorce. So I haven't seen him, and I don't want to bother him. But my cousin used to come over here all the time and watch games, and we used to order pizza and shit and have fun. Before I got hated on a lot, like I would say, like I've been on my own for 16 years now. Like 16 years ago, about 14 years ago, when I first moved into this apartment, I had guys up here every night. We was up here eating pizza, watching football, and watching like basketball games and smoking and drinking and carrying on. But everybody like grew up, got a family, got married, got divorced, went away, lived somewhere else. Like all my friends just disintegrated. I only have like two long-term friends that live here still. All my other friends moved. They married people from a different, country and moved and stuff. A lot of my friends, I'll speak to them on the internet or something like that. Like the people that used to hang out with me, they all got different lives. So But I enjoyed those times. Those times were the best times of my life, where all my friends were single and none of them were like married, and then they all got married and then divorced, and so what, and got kids and all that shit. So it's like, whatever. And like some sports ain't like it used to be anyway. So, but I do it with my nephews now. My nephews came over here yesterday, and we guys, ate cookies and popcorn, and we watched the game. And then one of my nephews left, and the other one stayed. So we guys hang out all the time. Sometimes my sister comes over, or I'll go over there, and we'll watch the game over there. We'll eat, have fun. I just do it with my family now. Or my dad used to come here, but now I got him his own Fire Stick. So I got him his own when he watches the game at home because he's getting too old now. And I have steps that go up to my bathroom, and I always worry about him falling. So I got him his own Fire Stick, and I pay for it, and he watches it at home now, so he doesn't have to drive or come here at night. So I don't miss him coming over here because he's a pain in the ass. But he used to come here. We used to make food and stuff, but things are different. Like everything is different all the time. Oh yeah, my grandma in Portugal and my grandma here in Bermuda, they're both passed away, but they used to make things from scratch. My grandma here and my auntie, they used to make like Portuguese donuts, biscuits, like just like my mom, but they made it like all the time because they were like retired. And then, they got sick and then they passed away. But like they used to make pure stuff. They were known as like, my granny and my auntie. Oh my God, they made pure food, soups. They had like big parties and shit. I mean, there was never a shortage of anything. We always had food. We always had like good Portuguese food. So yeah, my mom, she makes everything from scratch. She don't buy no bullshit. Even when she makes cookies, chocolate chip cookies, she makes everything from scratch. She don't buy that shit that's already made. She makes her own. She makes her own bread. Today she made for her birthday. Her birthday is today, so she made in Portuguese it's called quejadas. It's like a custard. It's like a custard cupcake looking thing. There's no icing or nothing, but it's like a yellow custard. It looks like a half a cupcake with no icing, and it's like a custard like type of thing, and it tastes really good. She made like a shitload of them, and all my nephews go crazy when they see it. So, but tomorrow we're taking her out. We're taking her to brunch tomorrow. Her and my dad for her birthday. So I asked her if she wanted a lobster, and she said no. And I was like, all right, whatever. Your loss, not mine. Yeah, so yeah, we have those Portuguese custard things called quejadas. So they're nice. My mom made. I had one already, but I try not to eat those too much. They got a lot of sugar and shit in them. So I'm trying to stay away from all these sugar and all these cakes and cookies and shit. Christmas was too much. It was too much shit. We had everything. My mom made like these. I forgot to take a picture of 'em. She made like these biscuits, like these round biscuits, and it has like some have like the icing and some don't. And she makes a green icing and a pink icing. Um, then she made rice pudding with cinnamon on it. She makes pecan tarts. She used to do fruit cake, but now she don't do it no more. This year she actually bought a piece of fruit cake from someone else. So usually she'll make fruit cake. And then we had cassava pie, which a lot of people don't know what that is, but cassava pie is the bomb. It's like a yellow cake looking pie with chicken in it. And you cut it up like you make it, and then you put it in the fridge, and then you take a slice out every time you need it and pan fry it with some like for like 5 minutes. It's like super good. We were supposed to make more of it, but everybody's so busy. So I'm like, I know how to do it, but it takes two people to do it because you gotta like do it really fast and make sure like all the eggs and everything and the sugars, everything's all laid out. I can do it by myself if I had to, but um, yeah, I've been to Portugal a few times. I got family out there. I've been to Portugal itself in Europe. twice, and I've been to the islands a few times. I've been like to it's called the Azores. I've been there like 4 times now, and I've been to Madeira twice. So I've been all over Portugal. I've been to Germany. I've been to England. Germany was probably one of the best places I've ever been to. It's huge, had beautiful parks and beautiful places. The only thing I didn't like about Germany was the food. I only ate pizza every friggin' day at McDonald's. They don't really have like, no banging ass steaks and chicken and shit like that. They eat different out there. They eat some next level shit. So the place I was at was like in Berlin. And then I went to Munich. I went all over the place. I went out there to DJ and stuff. When I was a DJ, I went out to Germany and I was on a cruise for my friend's birthday. He invited us out there, and we went out there to I went out there to play music in Germany. Yeah. So I was like, yeah. But Portugal, they had the best food ever because I in Portugal they eat fish a lot. See, and I'm a fish guy. I eat tuna. I eat snapper and all sorts of fish that they have, like sardines and all that. I eat all that stuff like in Portugal. In Portugal, the best fish you can get is like sardines and tuna. Yeah, in Portugal, they have potatoes and chorizo and all sorts of stuff. They have like everything I liked. I had no problem eating out there. It was like home. Um, but that's what I like. Yeah, I wrote. You know what, Jessica? I wrote down all my mom's recipes. I'm the only one that has them all. I have all my mom's recipes written down, and I videotaped her doing the rice pudding last year. I have her on videotape, like video, like on my not videotape, but on my phone. I videoed her, and she's like, "You better not put me on the internet." And I said, "Mom, I'm not gonna put you on the internet. Calm down." I said, "This is for me, for when I want to do it one day." So there's a lot of things that I've recorded. My sister was like, "That's smart." I'm like, "Yes, because I am smart. Because my mom's going, how the fuck we gonna know about this?" I said, "I know how to read Portuguese, so I her recipes are all in Portuguese. So I screenshotted a lot of it just in case it goes missing. So I screenshotted all the recipes. I have everything on my computer and on my external hard drive. So I make sure that and then one video I had with her, I asked her to explain like how much cups of sugar, how much cups of flour, how much cups of this, milk, butter, what type of milk, what type of butter. It's all different shit that she uses. But she memorizes all that stuff. She's got it all. She didn't even have to look at the recipe. She just knows. So I have everything on video and on my phone. I'm like, yeah, I got everything. I'm good. Obviously, I don't want that day to happen, but if it does and I'm alive, at least I know all of her recipes and all the way she did her food. She uses wine to marinate her meats a lot, white wine. That's what her main ingredients are white wine, garlic, red pepper that comes in like a bottle already, all cut up like a sauce, pepper sauce. Um, I have it in my pantry every day or in my fridge. She uses like DiGiorno mustard a lot. She uses a lot of garlic, onions, all sorts of shit. But she uses like a lot of things to marinate her meats and stuff. When she does fish, she marinates it in like lemon juice and Worcester sauce, Italian dressing, things like that. I've learned a lot from her and from from my cousin and from my friend. My auntie and my grandma's, I looked at them cook and do things, so I know a little bit. I've always put my own little twist to it. I always try something different, but I always try something different when I'm eating it by myself. And then if I feel like it's good enough, I'll make it for everybody. And everybody be like, it tastes different today. It tastes better. I'm like, yeah, I did this. Oh, okay, cool. My nephews and my sister and I and everybody in my family, we love roast potatoes, but we season our potatoes and then roast them. Like, but we season them right, like really, really good. So, not overdoing it, but we everybody's been on like everybody's like, oh my God, those potatoes are so good. I want you to make them again. So I'm like, I always gotta make potatoes like at least once a week. They're like, okay, we feel like potatoes for the side. I'm like, all right, cool. So I'll go get like a bag of potatoes, peel the potatoes, cut them all up in little pieces, and then like I'll season them all, and I'll let them marinate for like about an hour, and then I'll put them in olive oil and stuff, and then put them in the pan, and bang, like an hour and 15, 20 minutes, they're done. So yeah, I have a list of things that I do, a list of things that I cook and stuff. Um, what I want to do is I want to learn how to make like croissants, and I want to learn how to make like panini breads, like flatbreads. I want to learn. That's the next thing I'm gonna learn. Once I get the time and I get my new oven, That's the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna learn how to make croissants, and I'm gonna learn how to make flatbread. That's what I'm gonna do. That's my goal. And then I'm gonna make a lot of them. Then I'm gonna put them in the freezer so I can have them for like a month. Obviously, I'm not gonna eat them every day, but if I put it in the freezer, I can use them. After when I need them, I just gotta heat them up or take them out like the day before and let it defrost, and then I can use it. So that's my goal. I'm trying to like. I want to bake certain things. I want to make flatbreads and croissants. That's my goal for this year. I want to learn how to do that. I'm going to talk to my cousin because he makes them. He used to make them and he was a chef. So I want to get him to come up here, or I can go to his place, and he can show me how to do it because he knows his shit. He knows what's happening. He used to be a baker chef like for years. So I'm going to talk to him. Say, hey, look, I want you to teach me how to do this shit. My cousin taught me how to like do the lobster properly because the way I did it was okay, but only if it was fresh. So if you have like a frozen lobster, you defrost it. Then you take the entire tail and all the meat out of the shell. You thoroughly wash the shell, and then you chop it all up. You take a pair of scissors, like cooking scissors, and you take the meat and you cut it all in little pieces. And then you marinate it all, and then you put it back in the shell, and then you cook it with some butter on top. So that way, when you take your fork, you're not like struggling with the whole tail. In the whole tail, you're actually taking pieces out, like from the actual, you know, lobster. Like it's all in pieces already. It's all cut up for you. See, I never really did that because I was like kind of like, I was cool with the fresh lobsters. But then when I got one that was, been in the freezer for a while, it kind of was like rubbery. So I was like, what the hell can I do? So I told my cousin, he was like, yeah, man, you gotta cut it up, man. I was like, all right, cool. And he showed me how, he was talking to me over the phone on how to do it. Because there's like a there's a red piece of skin on the bottom, and you have to like fillet it off. And so that way you don't get like the rubbery, like rubber band type of taste or like feeling when you eat it. So you got to take that off, make sure you don't take any decent meat with it. And then you chop it all up and bang. Yeah, Italy is a place where it's always fresh bread and fresh. I love Italian food. Italian food's good. I love lasagna, pizza. I love like anything with garlic and stuff on it, garlic sauce. I love fettuccine, Alfredo with broccoli and mushrooms and all that type of stuff. I love that shit. I love it. I love the casseroles, mac and cheese, anything to do with Italian stuff. I love any pasta. I love pasta. I don't eat pasta very often, but when I do, I make sure like it's decent. I can eat it twice. I'll eat it during the, like I'll eat it for dinner and I'll eat it the next day for lunch. But even Portuguese food, I don't like all Portuguese food. I like some. But see, I like Bermudian food. Like Bermuda has our own like type of stuff. Like we have codfish and potatoes, which I don't really eat that much, but I'll eat it. And it comes with like plankton or like bananas or something like that or avocado and like sauce and stuff. It's like a traditional thing here, codfish and potatoes. Then we produce our own like onions and stuff like that. We're known for like our onions and our sherry pepper rum and things like that, the marinade stuff, our fish chowder. Like fish chowder is really good here. Like a lot of people make it here. Like everybody in Boston likes clam chowder, but here we have fish chowder. And that's like a main thing for people when they go to restaurants. That's what they start off with is a clam with a is a fish chowder, which all the meat comes from the head of the fish. So some people buy like the head, and then they boil the head and take all the meat off the head, and they put it inside the fish chowder. So it's like a darker meat, but it tastes good though. Yeah, that's like one of our things here, and everybody loves mac and cheese and peas and rice and wahoo and cream sauce, like fish. Like we just make lobsters and shit with stuff and like the Bermudian food is what I like the most. And then Portuguese is my second. But I like Bermudian stuff. I like Bermuda food, like all like chicken and all sorts of stuff that we make. The way we make it here is better. Seafood has always been expensive. We got mussels, clams, lobsters, fish. We have shrimp. We have everything here. Like it's just an abundance of seafood. It can be expensive, but you got to go to the right people. See, yesterday I spent $100 on snapper, and I got 4 trays of snapper, 25 each tray. And those 4 trays will feed me, my sister, and my nephews 3 times. No problem. So you're getting 3 meals out of it. See what I'm saying? So yesterday I made one tray and it fed 4 of us. And it still had some left over. Because it had in one tray, there's like at least maybe 15 to 20 pieces of like, snapper that you can put in a sandwich, like 4 pieces each, and you got a sandwich, or you got put in a wrap or whatever. So it's not like you need a lot. We're only eating it as in a wrap or a sandwich, so it feeds everybody like 3 or 4 times. So it's worth the money. You see what I'm saying? And it's already filleted. All I gotta do is, tidy it up a bit and marinate it and fry it. So it's not costing me too much either to make it. And that's cheap compared to other people. But my friend gives me a good price. So for $100, I got fish for like 3 to 4 times. But lobsters are very expensive now. Last year it went up. Like this season it went up, unfortunately. It's like $60 for a regular bullshit lobster. So it's kind of annoying because you're paying $60 for a couple of bites and that's it. And if you want a big ass lobster, it's like $80 and it'll feed 2 people, but you still got to get the sides. You still got to do everything too. You still got to cut it open and gut it. So like you're looking at a $50 each meal out of an $80 lobster. So you got to get like this and that and all this bullshit. And the bigger the lobster, the tougher it is sometimes. So you got to make sure like you get it when it's still alive. Yeah, sure, Jessica. I gotta bring down my other love cards. I have a lot of love decks, but I gotta bring them down tonight. I gotta switch these decks up. Every now and then I switch the decks. So I'll go get my other decks from upstairs later on tonight. Yeah, same here. Everything went up. The fish didn't go up that much. The fish went up by 5 because I used to get like a tray of snapper for $20 each, but now it's 25. And then, like I said, the lobster is not doubled, but like you're getting a smaller lobster for $20 more. And it's like what you paid $40 for, you're now paying 60. What you paid 60 for, you're paying 80 for. So it's crazy. Hey Norma, how you doing? I'm doing good. Good to see you. Happy New Year. All right, Jessica, let me see what I got for you. All right. Your first twin flame love card is I've looked you up online to see what you've been up to. So it looks like this person has looked you up online to see what you're doing. It says, I'm more affected than you know. So they're being affected by what you're doing online or not being with around you. And the last card says, I just have to do something else right now. Please try and understand. Yep. There you go. So it looks like yeah, stalker or somebody from your past that's trying to figure out what you're doing. So yesterday, I'm sure you guys heard me talk about like a person that reported one of my videos from like a year ago, right? So I appealed it, and YouTube told me, oh no, um, they got right back to me. They said, oh no, we can't accept your appeal because you went because what you said was against our current guidelines, even though the video was like a year ago. And I was like, so why the hell did you give me an option to appeal it if you're gonna deny me anyway? And I told him in my comment, I said, it's an opinion. What I said on there was an opinion. It wasn't a medical, like, uh, thing. So they said it was a medical misinformation. And I was like, it's not medical misinformation. It's an opinion of what I think these things do. So what is your problem? So they denied me and took the video and took it off. I don't care because it was like from a year ago and I could care less, you know? So it didn't make no sense. Like, and I didn't get a strike or nothing bad happened. They just said, look, due to our guidelines, we have to take it down. I'm like, wow, somebody actually, because all my views went up, and I'm wondering, like it says, new achievement, you got 20,000 views in last 2 weeks. I'm like, huh? I was like, that's impossible. I don't get that many views. People ain't watching me like that. So what it is this person, which I know who they are. They've been watching all my videos from like the past year to try and see if I would say something that is against the guidelines. And everybody does, It's just YouTube don't really care unless you report it, that's when they'll give a shit. You know what I'm saying? So this person went out of their way. That's what I wrote on my community page today. That they went out of their way to go find a video from a year ago of what I said. Just to like see if I would get a strike or get, mad or whatever. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you people? So whatever. Yeah, well, it's been going on for a couple years now. People just don't like. People are just weird, man. They just have no life. But they expose themselves because I recently, saw them in a chat room, and I'm like, yep, here we go. They're gonna start to do dumb shit to me, and lo and behold, I was right. But you know what? They lost anyway because nothing happened. What's this? What's like what's so bad about having a video taken down from a year ago? I could care less of what I did a year ago. I don't care. Take the videos down. You can take them all down. I could care less. Ain't nothing to do with me. I'm just gonna keep making more. You just took one video of like 700 fucking videos that I have on there from the past 4 years. But I appreciate them going looking for it because it gives them something to do and it boosts my my channel, my views and shit. I even showed my friend today. I showed her like what happened because she asked me what happened. I told her, I said, look at this shit. And on my channel it shows everything on there. I took pictures of everything. And I was like, look at this shit. So hilarious. But anyway, nothing came of it because YouTube was like, yeah, just be careful what you say. And, it's no strike. We're just letting you know we have to take the video down due to our guidelines. And I was like, yeah, whatever. I appealed it. And then it was like, nope. I was like, all right, cool. You can have the video. Take it. I could care less. They got to do what they got to do. I understand. That's why I didn't really like make off or whatever. But that's the thing. You have to be reported because they're not really watching you like that because they got to watch millions of people and they ain't got time to do that. But if you get reported or you report some bullshit, then obviously they're going to check into it and be like, okay, yeah, that's against our guidelines. But meanwhile, a year later. So that's how I know that someone actually did it. But hey, good luck to them. Keep doing it. Keep boosting up my views, because I don't really care about views and likes and subscribes and all that bullshit. Because if I was, I'd be telling everybody who comes in here, please like my video. Like, yesterday I had like, I think it was like 9 people in here and only like 2 likes. I could care less. Like, I don't tell everybody that comes in here to like my video because I don't care. It don't phase me. I'm not here for that. If I was here for likes and all that shit, I wouldn't be who I am today. I don't care about that shit. I really don't. I don't care if I only get 40 views every night. That shit don't phase me. I'm not here for the algorithm and the likes and bullshit like that. I only have 950 something subscribers. Who fucking cares? And all these people who have all these other subscribers, it's all fake ass robots anyway. It's all bullshit. You can buy shit. You can buy shit to make your channel look better. And I don't care for that. And if you do that, go for it. I don't care. That's what you want to do. That's what you want to do. Just leave me alone. I ain't bothering nobody. I'm over here in my little world with my few people and I'm happy. I don't need hundreds and thousands of people around me. Thousands of people have come across this channel, yes. And I've read for thousands of people, yes. But I don't care for their like thousands of likes and thousands of subscribers and thousands of views. I don't care for that. That don't make no difference to me. I've already explained that to everybody. I don't care about that. If you don't like my video, it's cool. I don't care. I'm not one bit phased. If you come in here and get a message and don't pay for shit, I don't care either. It don't phase me. Yeah, the same person's still at it, Jessica. Yeah, it's somebody who is a little, kind of salty from past things. But that's why I wrote what I wrote on my community page. They just need to work on themselves, and if they did, they won't have to worry about the karma that they're receiving, which is true. Stop worrying about me, work on yourself, and you'll be fine. If that was the case, you and I probably still be friends. But we're not friends because you're an idiot. And then you do something like this, so you just basically expose yourself. It just don't make no sense. Like, I don't understand why people do that shit. You're not getting anything out of it. Yes, you're getting me talking about it or giving it energy, but it still don't faze me. I still went to sleep last night and slept like a baby, not thinking about you. But I want to let you know that I know you're doing it. Yes, that's what I do. I let you know. I know it's you, and I know what you're doing, but it ain't going to work. So keep trying. Good girl. Did a good job, but not good enough. Good job, sweetheart. Just keep working on yourself. You know, keep working on yourself. I'm older now, so I'm more mature. I'm not gonna be petty. I'm not gonna say your name like I used to, and I really don't care. I just want you to get help. You need help. You really do. Hopefully, you get the help you need. I genuinely want you to get help. I'm used to it now, Jessica. I really am. You know, obviously it gets to me sometimes, and people get to me, and obviously we can't be, happy 24/7. Because people do bad things. But when I saw that, I knew exactly who it was because I had seen them, in a chat room the other day, and I was like, wow. So you actually are back on the scene, trying again. It's just crazy. I've had, and it's crazy because it's like I already I'm been over. I get over those things. I get over that shit. I don't really dwell on it too much. I don't really care. It don't really phase me too much. My sister's texting me. Let me just text her back. Yeah, it is, but there's nothing I can do about it. Once I found out it was her, and I was just like, wow. Yeah. But it's just the whole thing of you going to a video of mine a year ago. What is that? What are you accomplishing? A whole fucking year ago. That video was around November of 2022. That's how long ago this person went back to go see what I was saying. Give me a second. I have to listen to this voice note. She's such a pain in the ass. This is why I don't like women on this. Hey Tristan, I'm doing good, bro. How are you? Happy New Year. Well, jealousy is a disease, and unfortunately, um, there's a lot of jealousy in the world. I don't even, I can never be jealous because that's just weird to me to be jealous. I don't even know what jealousy is. I can't stand jealousy, period. I don't envy anybody's life, nor do I want to, nor do I have to, nor do I feel like I do. You know, like jealousy is just weird. Like, I don't envy anybody's life, or I'm not jealous of anybody. If anything, I'm helping everybody, and I want to be like, cool with everybody. And I don't. If you got more than me, I don't care. I'll be like, oh yeah, that's cool, bro. Nice. Oh, that's cool, sweetheart. Yeah, I'm glad you got all that. I'm glad you got this. So I'm glad you have a house. If you need somebody like me to repair shit, I'm around. I'll offer my services too. I don't have a fucking $1 million house or $1 million cars and boats and shit like that. I don't give a fuck, but I'll work for you though. You want to hire me? Cool. That's how I look at it. I'm not going to be jealous when I come to your house. I'm not going to be like, oh my God, look, it must be nice to be you. You're rich as fuck. I'm not, I don't care about that shit. You can have whatever you want, but guess what? You're going to die like me, and we're all going to die. Broke as fuck. We're not going to have nothing. When we leave, our physical presence goes in a box in the ground, and our spirit goes wherever God wants it to go, wherever how you earned where your spirit goes. Heaven or hell or on earth. That's the choices, in my opinion. Allegedly. Gotta watch what I say because people be like recording me and shit. You're going against YouTube's guidelines. Fuckers. You're recovering from a cold? Or at least you're recovering and you're okay. Sending heat in your way, bro. Hope you get better. Make a full recovery. I hate colds. I hate being sick. Everybody does, I'm sure. I hope you feel better, man. Yeah, exactly. I live in gratitude every day. I always look at it this way. You know, I've never been a materialistic person. And I've never been like someone that dwells on like cars and boats and bikes and even like all the clothes I have and the hats I have. Like I don't care. Like, it's something that I like, and it's something that I spend my money on that I like. It's a hobby, it's a habit. It's just something that I like. So, I want to look good. I want to have good hats and good shirts and good clothes, good sneakers. I want to have good stuff. But whatever I have, if you're jealous of it, that's your problem. I'm never going to be jealous of you. And I could care less about what you're doing. I really do. I could care less. I'm not a jealous person. I never have been. I never will be. I used to tell people this story when I used to date a woman that was good looking, and some other guy would be like trying to get her. I'd be like, and they'd be like, oh, I'm sorry, bro. I was hitting on your girl. I was like, it's cool. You're just priming her up for me later. Thanks, bro. I appreciate it. And they would be like, fuck, he's not jealous. He's not going off it. I just make a joke out of it because it's a part of life, you know? Yeah, you can hit on my girl, whatever. If she ends up picking you over me, then that's her problem. That's her laws, not mine. I could care less. You want it, take her. That's what it's meant to be. Go for it. I'm not gonna be jealous and be like, don't you talk to these guys? I can't stand you. You're a hoe. I'm not gonna be like that. Like I don't care. What's meant for you is gonna be meant for you no matter what. If your girl or your man is decent enough to not flirt back or to not get yourself involved in any conflict, then that's a sign right there of no jealousy and just like roll with it. But I've always said jealousy is a disease. But I hate to think that people are jealous of me. For what? I always ask myself, why would somebody be jealous of me? Like, I'm not a millionaire. That's one. Two, I don't have a family. I don't have a girlfriend. I don't have kids. So what are you jealous about? My psychic abilities? My hat? My glasses? My dimples? And what the fuck? There's nothing to be jealous of. Even if you were, who cares? Just stop. I'm not jealous of nothing. I could care less. I really could. Even if there was a good looking guy getting all the girls, I'm not jealous of him. I just know he's gonna have fucking headaches. I'm gonna be like, yeah, bro, it's not easy being good looking, bro. You got a six pack, you got muscles and shit. You're pulling in all the women. Good luck, mate. You're gonna have a lot of fucking headaches on your side. I don't admire you, and I'm not jealous of you. I just feel for you. You're gonna have a lot of headaches, bro. Uh, that's what I would say. Like, I wouldn't even be jealous. I would just be like, make a joke out of it. You know, I rather joke than be jealous. You know. Oh, thanks. Yeah, most people like my voice and my accent. I always get that, but all I want is peace, man. I want peace and happiness and just to be like talking to everybody and be sociable and have fun. Come on here and talk and have, just talk about life and things like that. I don't want to be negative or talk negative or worry about negative things. I just laugh shit off now. I'm like, yeah, whatever, man. Before I used to be, pretty aggressive, sensitive, and I would let shit get to me and I'd be like, yeah, fuck you. And I'll be like, swearing and carrying on, acting crazy. Well, I don't care about that shit no more. Every once in a while I'll get triggered, yeah. Obviously we're gonna have our moments, I'm a human being. But I try my best not to like acknowledge stupidity or jealousy or ignorance. I'm like, yeah, whatever. I just brush shit off. Even my sister said that to me. She's like, I don't know how you're staying calm during this divorce. I don't know how you're being calm because of all this shit. Like, this is not like you. And I'm like, you know what? I've learned to let go and let God. I put my faith in God more now than I ever have. And if I believe God's got my back, then He's got my back. He'll deal with my light work. He'll deal with my problems. He'll make everything right. I just gotta not give it my energy. There's two sides, bad and good. You stay on the good side, and all the good shit will happen to you. You allow the bad side to consume you, then it's not going to be looking good for you. And that's the reality of it. I've learned from my years of experience. I've learned not to give things my energy. And if I do give it my energy, I make sure that I control my temper. I control my madness. I control like how I say things, how I view things. I control like how I feel because I've learned that over the past couple of years. I've learned how to control how I feel, control what I say, control my emotions. It's hard because sometimes you really want to go off it, like, and you want to like, say shit, but it don't make sense because then you just look like an idiot. You really do. You look like an idiot. If you entertain an idiot, you end up looking like one and being one just like them because you're just talking to the wall. Because that person wants you to get mad. Just like this person that did this to me with the video thing. They want me to get mad. When they saw me post up earlier today on that community guideline, they're probably like, yeah, see, look, I got to him. But you didn't. I'm just letting you know how dumb you are. That's what I'm doing. I'm letting you know how dumb you are because it didn't work. You know? And if I want to, I can really expose you like I did already. But for what? People already know who you are. So it's okay. Not everybody knows who you are because you're irrelevant. But the people that I know you, and know me. They already know what you're up to. They know it's you. I've had people even tell me who it is. Yeah, it must be her. Yeah, of course. Yeah, YouTube took down my video from a year ago, Tristan, um, where I talked about the vaccine and stuff like that. I gave my opinion about it, and someone looked at it and reported it. But YouTube didn't give me a strike or anything. They just said because I said what I said that they had to take it down. I appealed it, and they were like, "Oh, it's still against the guidelines." So I guess our opinions are against their guidelines, which I don't care. I don't really care. You could take the video. I got 700 more, so any one video ain't gonna make no big deal to me. Hey, Just Bird, how you doing? You all right, sweetheart? Happy New Year to you too. Hope you have a blessed New Year. But that's what people do on here. Like they have no life. So if they hate you or they don't like want you to succeed or they want to get to you, they try to fuck with your channel. So who in their right mind is gonna go through my videos from last year and gonna go see a statement I made about a vaccine and then try to get me in trouble and then nothing ends up happening. The video gets taken down. Wow, who cares? There's some people who take down all their videos. But the reason I don't take down my videos is because people get readings from me on here live. So if they want to go back and look, or they lost the information, or they want to see what I said a year ago, 2 years ago, 4 years ago, they can go back and look. You know, that's the respect that I have for people who get readings from me. Because at the end of the day, people are paying me. So they can always go back on my channel and look for their answer. Right? That's common courtesy that I have. So now that video had information on it for people, but it got taken down because I mentioned something about a vaccine. And YouTube didn't care about it because it's been gone over a year now. It's a year and a half since the video was on there. You know? Exactly. Fuck them hoes. That's exactly who it was. It was a hoe that didn't get my D and she's salty about it. And so she's gonna start trouble again because that's what she does. And that's why I wrote what I wrote on my community page. She goes through these cycles of karma. She's always complaining about her life. And that's why. Because she keeps doing dumb shit like this. So just shut the fuck up, live your life, take care of you and yourself and your family, and leave me alone and leave everybody alone. Stop worrying about what everybody else is doing and trying to be vengeful. That's why you're getting karma, sweetheart. That's how it works. So the less you say and do, the less karma you're going to get. So stay away from me and away from people so you don't get no karma. It's that simple. Why you can't live that life? You're old enough now to know the difference. And you know fucking with me ain't gonna get you anywhere. And it didn't. A video got taken down. Wow. I got hundreds more left. I don't care. It's cool. But thanks for the views though. You boosted my views. You boosted my views so much that it says a new achievement. You got 20,000 views in the last 2 weeks. Thanks. I appreciate it. So that means you went through all my damn videos to go find some bullshit I said. Congratulations. Out of all those hundreds of videos, you found one thing that I said to get a video taken down. Congratulations. You need a medal now, sweetheart. You need a medal. Cool. You see how dumb people are like for doing shit like that? It don't make no sense. Like you're not achieving anything. And you're not making me mad. I'm making a mockery out of you. You know, and I'll continue to. But this is the life of being in front of people and being in the public eye. You get things like this happen to you. But it doesn't happen every day. It's been a while since I've been like fucked with. So it's cool. Like, I'm used to it. I actually enjoy it now. You know, I enjoy my haters and things like that. Even though I have a lot of them, but they did left me alone because they realized that it don't work. But you know, there's always that one person that tries and tries and tries, or they think that I'm gonna go out of my way and text them and say, "Hey, why are you doing this?" I already know why. I ain't gonna talk to you. That's for sure. Hell no. You're not worth my time or my energy. But I'll talk about you on here. It's cool. You might be watching too. Nice try. You're not as smart as me though. Maybe one day. But never as smart as me. You're good? That's good to know. Now I was just explaining to everyone about what happened to me. YouTube emailed me and told me that I had to take down the video of something I said a year ago in 2020. two in November. Oh shit. Hey Hannah, how you doing? So yeah, it happens. People are gonna be people, man. When you're on here, you know, that's good, Jessica. Thanks. You know, but when you're on these platforms and stuff, you're always gonna get like people, that obsessive, weird, crazy. It happens. Every reader, every person goes through it. Even if you don't have a channel and you have like a Facebook profile or an Instagram profile, you get weirdos, axes, people that are just crazy because that's what they do. They like to hide behind a computer or a phone and mess with you and aggravate you because they can't do it in public and they can't do it face to face, so they go behind a computer. And then people get salty because they never had you or did things with you or you dissed them or you blocked them. So they're like, "Arr," So people are so sensitive nowadays. This generation is I can't even say this generation because the person's like, you know, at least 40 years old or older. So yeah. I got a lot of fans, but hopefully she finds herself somewhere else. But it's all good though. Yeah, they're all freaking weird, you're right. You know. But you know all about these things, Just Bird. Guys, go check out my friend Just Bird Tarot. Her name's Kitty. She has a channel too. And her and I went through a lot of bullshit back in the day too with crazy ass people. But we're still here, right, Kitty? We're still fighting. We're still going. We're still doing our thing. We're still doing what we have to do. Okay, no problem, huh? So yeah, we're still here, we're still doing our things, still fighting the haters, still doing our thing. That's all that matters. But people get mad when I shout people out too, like, so maybe yeah, exactly, yeah. You gotta block them, like, teach them who's boss. I was just talking to my fellow psychic friend that I've known for years, and we had a nice chat about all these things that's happened in the past, and it's a shame because people ruin like good relationships and good friendships over stupid shit, over terror and readings and psychic abilities and jealousy and you know sharing clients is a crime and having telling people, oh, go see my friend in their room and go do this, and like people like just don't want that to happen, and I don't know why. Like it just doesn't make any sense to me. You think that you're in charge of every person you're dealing with, you know there's like I think people like are oblivious to really what life is and like how many people, like if I got 8 people in here right now, so I guarantee that all 8 of you have been to another psychic or have been to multiple psychics, been to multiple grocery stores, you've been to multiple places in the world, you've had multiple name brands of clothes. Is that okay or is not okay? Is that like bad or not bad? So what the fuck are you talking about? Aren't you a client of someone else's client and someone else's business? You know? Exactly. And you've had multiple D's. And I've had multiple coochies. It's life, people. Variety is life. Nothing belongs to you. Okay? These people that come in these chat rooms, they don't belong to you. They're not just your clients. They're not just your friends. They're not just your favorite psychic. There's a lot of people in the world, okay? There's billions of people out here, okay? Calm down. I have to shut my voice off for a minute because I have to listen to my sister's voice note. Okay, just give me 2 seconds. All right, I'm back. My sister's hilarious. She says she's got some tea for me for later. Oh boy. She's going out with her friends. I'm so happy for her. She's like living her life. She's officially divorced. She got rid of the devil. I've never seen her this happy in her whole life. If she was married right now, he'd be like, "You can't go out with your friends to dinner. What the fuck you talking about?" And I've heard him say it too. But yeah, she's a free woman. She's having fun with her. She's having fun with her friends, and she's about to go to dinner with her girls, her girlfriends, and stuff. Living the life. That's what happens when you get rid of toxicity and the devil. You're free. I think it's the fake people who get upset. Yeah, they do get upset. Yeah. Honestly, I just laugh about it now. I used to get upset though. I used to get mad when people tried to get me because I always felt like I didn't deserve to be fucked with. Like I didn't do nothing bad to nobody. Like I don't hurt nobody. I don't go behind people's backs and lie and do stupid shit. Like when I first started my channel, I helped everyone. Like I always helped everybody that helped me. I always shout everybody out. I always like say, "Hey, look, I was in your room, this person's room. Like, we guys are friends. Go check them out." Like I collab with people. People invite me to their channel. I'm a moderator on their channel. Like I help everybody. I'm cool with everybody. Like so, when somebody does me wrong, it hurts. Like I get like kind of fucking irritated. Like I'm like, why the hell would you do that to me? Like I haven't even done anything to you. Why would you fuck with me? Like what I done to you? That's what I ask. The question I ask all the time. I'm like, what the hell is wrong with these people? The fuck did I do to you to deserve this bullshit? So that's why I used to get really mad. But now I understand. Right, exactly. That's exactly what it is, Kitty. Is we deal with a lot of mentally unwell people. And that's exactly what it is. And that's what I said earlier in this live. The person that's attacking me, I know that they're not all well up top. So I actually said, not jokingly either, I said I hope that you do get help because that's what you need. You need fucking help to be continuously coming at me like a weirdo. Like there's something wrong with you. And that's why you're getting karma. And that's why every time people talk to you, you have some negative shit to say because you're not doing the right things. You constantly go after people that don't do nothing to you. And if they do something to you, leave them alone and go about your business. Do what's best for you, not me and not anybody else. You know? Like, fuck. What's wrong with you? Like, yeah, exactly. I'm the same way, Kitty. There's only so much I can take. And that's why, like, I went on my community page and called her out and said, what the fuck are you doing? You're lucky I didn't put her name there. Like, I thought about it, but I was like, you know what? People know who it is anyway. And if they want to know, you can just message me. I'll tell you anyway. I don't give a fuck. The old me would have been on here saying her name and calling her out, and I wouldn't even care. But like this part of me now, I'm not even gonna give you that satisfaction. I'll just talk about it like this. That's all. Yeah, exactly. Age of Aquarius, exactly. Yeah. Right, exactly, Jessica. Yeah, I agree. I agree with you guys, all you guys. I agree with you. But it's like what I don't get is like why even do it? Like what are you getting out of it? If you know, I mean, you want a reaction, yes. I know you want a reaction. I know you want me to talk about you. And you got that, yes. You got that out of me. But when you try to hurt my channel or something like that, that's just dumb. Like you're not solving anything because nothing happened. YouTube was like, look, we're gonna take the video down, that's it. No strike, no penalty, no, we're taking your channel down. We're just taking one video down because you were talking against our guidelines a year and almost a half ago. So obviously, you went and looked at my videos from way back to go find something that I said that was against the guidelines. And you succeeded. You found something. But guess what? That video means nothing to me and nothing to my subscribers and nothing to my friends. It means nothing. So what did you accomplish? You look like an idiot. Oh yeah, of course. I had to do it the other day, Kitty, because somebody oh, of course they have miserable lives because that's exactly what this person was doing when I saw them. They were talking about their miserable life again. And that's all they do is talk about their miserable life. And the reason your life is miserable is because you do dumb shit like that. Why are you attacking people? You know? But see, that's what I had to do the other day. I was recommended to someone for a reading. And I did an email reading because the person didn't want to go live because obviously, when they're emailing me readings and shit like that, I don't get many of those. But some I do, I get. And then, some people don't want to be seen, live or video chat, they're private or whatever. And I respect that totally. But I had a bad feeling about this person. And I was like, you know what? I did the reading for him. And then I, emailed them and stuff. And then they asked for a refund. But they didn't ask me. They asked PayPal for the refund. So when I saw it, I was like, what the fuck? So then I looked, I was like, okay, cool. I'll refund your dumbass. I don't care about your $15. I could care less. $15 ain't gonna do nothing to me. And ain't paying $15 don't get you nowhere anyway. So I told PayPal, yeah, you can give her back her money. I could care less. And then she went back to the person who recommended me and was talking shit about how I didn't do the reading. So I showed my friend, look, this is the receipts. This is the email right here. Look, see her name, see me. I responded. I answered her question. And she says right here, I'm going to pay you again, and then takes the money. I never paid me for the third reading. And my friend was like, look, Mark, I trust you. It's all good. People are whack. People are stupid and weird. So don't worry about it. Hey, Marley, how are you, sweetheart? How was your day today? Yeah, I mean, you know what? And there is people that have mental illness problems, and I don't make fun of them. But some people are not really mentally ill. You know what the problem is? And I'll tell you. Is they're evil. They are fucking vindictive, narcissistic, evil people out there. And they claim that they have a mental illness. Mental illnesses aren't those type of things that you do. That's evil shit. Because if you have a mental illness, you wouldn't even know how to work an internet. You wouldn't even know how, you wouldn't even care about little fucking dumb things like that. You're on some next type of shit, right? It's being evil. It's being jealous. It's being devilish. It's being nasty. That's what you do. You're vindictive and you're like, you want to revenge or you want to like rile the person up or you want to make them try and look bad. And the person who emailed me, the first reading they got, they were so happy and they were like, yes, Mark, everything happened. And they came back for a second reading, right? And then bang, they got the second reading and they said, okay, thanks, Mark. I want a third reading. But then you took back the second payment and you admitted in the email that you was broke. And I was going to do the third reading for, out of the goodness of my heart to help the person. But then what you go do, before I was going to be good, you had already done the bad. And Spirit was like, no, don't give them fucks. because they're gonna fucking, they're gonna take the shit back. They're gonna take the money back. They're gonna fuck you over. And then you bash me on a comment. You're the only one that did it. That's because you're the same person that's doing this dumb shit that you're doing now. And you ain't got no life. So you paid me for a reading, then you took the second payment back. Then you go on, look at all my videos, and then report one of them to try and get me in trouble. So all these things you're doing is unsuccessful. So when are you gonna learn? When are you gonna say, yeah, I can't get Mark, fuck it? Like, don't you know by now you ain't gonna get me? It ain't possible. It's not gonna happen. Because I'm legit. I'm the truth. And once you do legit things and you know the truth, there's nothing you can do about it. Once you're God's son like me, you ain't gotta worry about the devil no more. The devil's just gonna keep trying to poke you. But you need a big ass fork to poke me. And when you do, it still ain't gonna work. Just talk about Jesus, yeah. I talk about God and Jesus every day. I always give my blessings. I always give my, my gratitude to God and Jesus and all that. And people like, they admire me for that. They love me for that. That's why they're in here. Yeah, mental illness gets blamed for bullshit. That's not mental illness. There's mental illness and there's fucking devilish behavior. And there's vindictive behavior, narcissistic behavior. I used to hate the word narcissist. But now I know what it means. And I know actual narcissistic people. And it's a shame. It really is. It's a shame that they exist. And it's a shame that people have to like go out of their way to try and, manipulate or destroy people. Like it don't work. You've already tried it and it ain't gonna work. And it still ain't working. So when are you gonna be like, okay, cool. Yeah, I can't get Mark. I tried. He's out here dissing me again. So fuck it. I'll leave him alone. And this person did leave me alone for a while. But now they're back again. Because I was in the public eye again. See? I got shouted out by another reader, and that was it. It triggered her. Can't believe they're talking about him again. I thought I destroyed him. I don't want people to talk about him. No. I hate that bastard. He's always good. He's always out there helping everybody. I want him to fail. I want him to go off the face of the earth and I'll be happy. That's how they are. People are really like that. And people think I'm joking. People are really want you to like fall on your face. People really want you to like fail and not succeed. People don't want you to be on here doing good shit for people. People can't handle real people. Real only recognizes real. And the fake people are like, fucking real bastard, Mark. He's over here. Look, people say they love him. People say he's the best. People say he's this. People say he's that. Look, he's always making everybody laugh. He's been here for 4 years. We got to get rid of this motherfucker. He's too real. We got to get rid of him. We need more fake ass people in the world. But guess what? It ain't going to work. It ain't going to work, sweetheart. So it's cool. Keep trying to. I kind of think it's funny. Even though I know you need, some mental help. I'll be your psychiatrist. I'll tell you exactly what you have to do. You can come to me, Just email me at markymarkstarot@gmail.com. I'll be a psychiatrist for free. I'll let you know exactly what you have to do. Just come to me like a woman that you might be. Tell you exactly what you need to do. Tell you how to live your life properly. The first thing on the list is leave me alone. That's the first thing on your list, and you'll be fine. Once you leave me alone, you get rid of me out of your mind and your heart and your soul. That's the best thing you can ever do for yourself. Just leave me alone. Because fucking with me is not a good thing. I have a lot of spirit on my side, and I've read a lot of people in this world, and they have spirits that love me too. And you're gonna get haunted, and you're gonna get fucked with. So don't go there. Just leave me alone. I'm a nice, humble guy. I keep to myself. I don't bother nobody. But spirit behind the scenes, spirit will come to you and they'll start fucking with you. But I get talking shit about my boy Mark. Oh hell no. We're gonna haunt this bitch tonight. We're gonna make her doors squeak. We're gonna make her fall on her ass. We're gonna make sure her battery dies in our car. You better leave Mark alone, sweetheart, because we're gonna start doing some bullshit. And that's exactly what happened last time. That's exactly what happened last time. People used to say, yeah, she fell down, she did this happened to her, this happened to her life's all fucked up, this happened. I said, oh, well, she shouldn't have fucked with me. I don't tell spirit to attack her. They do it on their own. They're like, okay, tell you not to fuck around with Marky. Leave him alone. Now karma's coming. That's why I wrote it in block capital letters. Just to remind you what happened last time. This time ain't gonna be no different. You got snow? Here we don't have no snow. No snow at all. It's 62 degrees and it's nice outside. But I'm sorry, Sorry to inform you of my nice weather. Just don't hate me. Don't hate me. If I was there, I'd shovel the snow out of the way for you, kitty. I'll keep you warm. We can spoon on the couch together and I'll keep you warm. If it was that type of vibe, Actually, no shit. Don't let me say that. Then she's gonna get mad. Talking to another woman. My bad. I take that all back. Oh man, I'm so bad. I gotta stop. I need to get out of here. Nah, it's cool. It'll be between you and me, Kitty. Yeah, everybody on the East Coast is having that northeastern, and it's all coming towards here tomorrow night and Monday. We're supposed to get like wind and rain from the northeastern. Yeah. So I heard the weather's bad there on the East Coast. My friend's in Boston, and she said the weather's kind of shitty. So when it goes off the East Coast, it comes right to Bermuda, and we get like the tail end of it or the remnants of it. It's okay, Jessica. I can snuggle with you too, but I can't. We got to keep it on the DL. As weirdos probably gonna watch my video later on our spare time. She'll be like, "Oh my God, look, he's talking to Kitty, he's talking to Jessica, he's talking about snuggling and spooning." Gotta find another video. I gotta find something else to get him. And it ain't gonna work. Oh boy. It's not easy. It really isn't. Anyway, I'm gonna go get some dinner. I'm gonna go talk to my nephew, see what he's up to. And I'll be on tonight, like about maybe 5 hours from now. It's 6:15 here. I'll be on like 11:15. No, she didn't. And that's exactly who I'm talking about. You know who I'm talking about, So yeah, she's up to no good again. She's up to no good again. Never ends with her, Oh yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why they want me for. Yeah, same person, different shit, But she is who she is. She's always gonna be that type of person. So, but it's whatever to me now. I don't really care. She tried to get me, but it didn't work. Oh, I know you do. And so do I. And I already showed my receipts on Instagram. Hey, Philomena, I just got your donation. Thanks. You can ask your question. You came in just in time because I was just about to leave. But I got you. Yeah, I know you got receipts on her. That's why I know, like, I was like, yeah, I was going to come talk to you about it. But I was like, you know what? She already knows. But yeah, I'm sure she's trying to get you too and get all of us. But, because she's like vindictive like that. But yeah. I had receipts on her as well, and I showed everybody on Instagram one night. I held my phone up and I was like, "Look," she said this. I even sent it to everybody on my chat. I said, "Look, she said this and said that. Look what she said to me in this email, and look what she said to me in my Instagram chat." So I got her good, and then people started coming back to me and apologizing because they took her side and didn't take mine. Because a woman's gonna take a woman's side because of a man, because the way she bashed me or whatever. Like, oh boy, that's the thing. She don't learn, Kitty. She don't learn, and she's still going in these rooms crying about her life and shit. It was funny. I saw her in this room the other day, and when I went in there, she had nothing to say, like quiet as a mouse. I'm like, yeah, you better stay quiet. Up to no good every fucking day, like, always doing dumb shit. I don't know how people live their life like that. Hey, Mike, what's up? Oh, it's good, bro. How you been? Exactly. You got the right person. I'm telling you, you and I can do like a video on her. And I'll be like, oh, damn. Now, I can't say who I'm talking about. I'll get in trouble. But, I won't get in trouble, but, it's just, she's not even worth the time. Somebody reported, this person reported one of my videos from like a year and a half ago where I talked about the vaccine. I gave my opinion, and apparently it's against community guidelines on YouTube. So she went through all these videos trying to get me to see what I was saying in my lives, and she found something and she reported it. But YouTube just took the video down. They didn't even flag me or strike me or anything. So she got nothing out of it. All she got is me here talking about her dumb ass. It's just stupid people, she's just like salty because I don't like her. But yeah, it's all good though. It's water under the bridge. All right, Trey recently started watching your social media. Is he going to come back into your life? All right, Philomena, let's check. Yeah, some people know who I'm talking about. She used to be in this room all the time in the beginning. And then she fucked me over and tried to mess with me and talk shit about me, but she got exposed. And now she's back again doing stupid shit again. So it's never gonna end. Like, some people are like that. Yep. She tried to do that in everybody's channel. She always got everybody in trouble and always causing bullshit and lies. She was very bad. I do see Trey trying to come back to you, Philomena. If Trey lives next to you, where he can see you or drive to you or see you in person, he's gonna try and do that. He's thinking about the past. He's thinking about how things was with you, but he's also thinking that you're guarded and you're not gonna let your guard down with him. Like, he thinks you're not gonna give him the time of day. He thinks that you probably don't want him back. He probably thinks that you haven't solved your issues and moved on. But he's gonna try and come back. I see him coming back in the next couple of days. He's probably gonna say something to you or text you, or if he's already looking at your social media, he's probably getting working himself up to trying to get something out of you. But I do see him coming back. I do see him trying to talk to you and trying to come back into your life. Yes. But if he lives next to you, then I see him like trying to like link up with you face to face. Like he's gonna try that. Or he might tell you, hey, look, I'm gonna come visit you. Or can I come visit you? Can I see you face to face? He might do that. He might ask you that. So it all depends on where he is. He might say, hey, look, I want to travel to come see you. I got transportation or something like that. So the answer is yes, he's gonna try and come back in your life. Yep. And I think it's gonna be any day now. Yeah, it's all good. You know, people can mess with me all they want. I don't even pay it any mind. I just think it's kind of funny, like people actually worry about me like that. I didn't think I was that important. I consider myself irrelevant to a lot of people, especially my past haters and shit. I don't know why you waste your time with me. Like I ain't doing nothing wrong to nobody. Leave me alone. I'm over here minding my own business. Got a handful of people around here, and you're worried about me. You know what I'm saying? I don't get that. I never did get it. But hey, it's people. There's people out there. Mike, I see you donated, bro. You can go ahead and ask your question. Thanks. Yeah, I'm too old for this shit. I'm too old for like the going back and forth and exposing people. I'm just like I ain't got no time for that shit. I'm not gonna like put this person like back into my life. That's the last thing I want. But I'll talk about it or whatever. But I'm not gonna like go too deep and like make a video about her or something or expose her again. And she'll deny it anyway, so it's all good. And also, I just want to mention, I don't know for sure yet, but it's possible I'm going to be interviewed on Star Lourdes Tarot's channel tomorrow. She's starting her podcast. If you guys know Star Lourdes Tarot, she's a wonderful lady. She does tarot. She's been doing it for a long time. She's been my friend for like years. And she's doing a podcast every Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern, and whatever time that is. She's doing a podcast every Sunday. She's gonna have guests, and she's gonna talk about psychic stuff and astrology. Just shoot the shit. I'm supposed to be her guest tomorrow if all goes well. So I might be on there tomorrow. If you don't see me on here, I'll be on there. So go subscribe to her if you haven't. She's a wonderful reader and a wonderful person. Yeah, I might be on our podcast tomorrow if she gets everything up and running properly. She just, she's gonna confirm with me. But I might like do a little short video on here and tell everybody to come over. But as far as I know, it's on and it's gonna happen, but we'll see. Anything, yeah, nothing's set in stone. Yeah. Even though, just go see her. She's a wonderful person. She's a very good friend of mine. She's one of those readers that I never had no problem with. Thank God. I have a lot of readers that I have that I don't have no problem with. But then you have those weirdos. You can't be everybody's friend. But she's been my friend for 6 or 7 years now. I've known her. Even before I met her, I used to watch her channel anyway. So is Kitty. Kitty's been my friend for a long time. I have a lot of friends that I've known for a long time that come in here with no problems and no drama. That's why we're still friends. All right, Mike, you said, do you see my finances improving even more this year and being successful in this industry that I'm in? All right, Mike, let's check, bro. All right, Mike. What I'm getting here, bro, is as long as you stay balanced, very firm, and you don't stay stuck, and you maintain peace in the industry, and you call a truce to yourself, and you do what's necessary, then you'll be fine. I'm getting that if you're responsible and you're creative and you be professional and you do business properly and you be considerate and generous also, then you'll get everything you need. The only thing I see that's going against you is certain people. You might have to end a friendship with somebody or a partnership with somebody, or if that's not the case, then things are going to be like slowly changing as the year goes on. Things will slowly build itself and things will slowly get better. But it seems like there will be times, maybe probably like during like a certain period of time, things will happen. Like, you know what I mean? Just give me a second. Give me 1 second. Just give me a second here. I just got to text my nephew. All right. So yeah, Mike, I see things is going to be good for you. I see that you are going to be doing business, but there's going to be people. When you do business, obviously there's going to be like people who do like bad shit. People are going to get themselves in bad places and bad things, stuff like that. Just give me 1 second. There's someone at my door. Hold on 1 second. All right, cool. I just had to go outside real quick. Food guy came over and my nephew dealt with it, thank God. Good. All right. I'm back. Um, okay, cool. He says he got it. Good. I'm already cutting Pete out. I've seen what I need to do. I remember you telling me a few months ago that Sarah and I become partner, and that is what our plan is. Yeah. So if long as you keep cutting certain people out of the way and you take control of the situation, Mike, then all is going to be all right. Because it really depends on you. I got the King of Cups here, which is you, which is a person who is, a business, doing business, learning, being responsible, being creative, learning what you're doing. Because I remember you saying that you're learning more. And now that once you've learned enough and you got like your tools and stuff, you're going to go on your own. And if you do that, you'll be fine. But just make sure you don't get taken advantage of. And what I mean by that is make sure you cross your I's and dot your T's. Cross your T's and dot your I's, or whatever the fuck that saying is. You know what I mean? Like, make sure you got everything in line. Maybe make sure everything's intact. Just like stay balanced and stay firm in everything you do. Like, and as a businessman, I'll tell you something. Make sure you give the right quotes when you do a job. Make sure you do the right, make sure you get money in advance, like get down payments before you do a job. So you're not using your own personal money. You're still using that person's down payment to buy the shit to do the job. So when the job's finished, you're still getting their money. You're not getting, you're not using your money. You're always going to use your client's money to make money. You see what I'm saying? It's like you're getting a loan from their deposit to make money, you know? So that's my advice. Always make sure you do that, even if it's bare minimum, even if it's enough to cover your materials. You know what I'm saying? Like, just do that. That's my advice to you. Yeah, that's her. Yeah. Yep. Yep. So yeah, same shit, different day, Mike. It's not easy, bro. You know, I thought they were gone, but they're like a, they're like a boomerang. They come back. But Mike, I see good things, bro. Everything's gonna be all right. You'll be fine. All I'm getting is there's gonna be people that are gonna try and take advantage of you. There's gonna be fake friends. Once you start getting big and start making money, people are gonna be like, "Hey, Mike, give me a job, bro. We're friends." Or "Hey, man, I'll work for you," and then not show up. Things like that. You're gonna go through some issues with people. But if you and Sarah can do it and not deal with anybody else or too many people around you, then you'll be fine. Because there's always people that's trying to take your success. And like I said, my advice is to have like a contract set up for every client that you work for. Set up that, a guarantee, like, to cover your ass, and make sure you say, "Hey, look, the whole job's gonna cost 10 grand, but you got to give me 2 grand up front." And you tell them what the 2 grand is going to consist of getting. It's going to get all your materials so we can start the job. Because it's not fair to you. I'm sure you know what it is anyway. But this is like my advice, is to make sure you all have that shit written down and writing. And you always gotta like make sure your ass is covered. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. And not only hold each other accountable, is like, if you have a good working relationship, then there's nothing to worry about. You know what I'm saying? I had a partner when I first started working, and he never did half the work I did. And then I got rid of him. And I was like, hell no, I can do this shit by myself. And now for the past 16 years, I've been working for myself, by myself. And I don't want it any other way. It's just like when I come on here, I don't really collab with nobody no more, because every time I did, the people I collab with will fuck me over, or some bad shit will happen. So now, like, I only do it with people that I trust and love. So I try to do everything by myself, because you do shit with other people, unless it's your wife, like you said, or somebody you love and trust. That's a great partner. There can be great partners in the world, yes. You know, and there is people that I collab with and love hanging out with, sure. But you got to remember, there's always gonna be those mofo's that are gonna try doing some dumb shit. Exactly. So just remember that that's gonna continue, and that's always gonna be like an issue this year. It's people trying to come to you to take advantage. People are gonna try and get something for nothing. But that's life. And that's why it came up in the cards for you, Mike, because you're already dealing with that shit. I deal with it. Look, I'm just dealing with it just now. Fucking stalkers coming back, weirdos acting crazy. And, we don't have a perfect life. It doesn't exist. It's good versus evil every fucking day. So yeah, and that's the best thing you can do, Mike. And that's what I see. If you control the situation and you make things happen, you're going to be known as a good businessman. And I'm going to tell you something else. You're not a dumb person. You're smart. You know what you're doing, right? And you can make anything happen. All you got to do is work. If you put in the work and you show, your reputation is built in years and lost in minutes. All you got to do is fuck something up, and then you're going to get bad news spreads like wildfire. So if you do good shit, it's like me. I work hard every day. I work hard every fucking day. Not every day, but every time I work hard for somebody, I make sure I show them, like, I'm the guy. I'm that guy you want to deal with. I'm trustworthy. I know what I'm doing. And then my reputation gets built. And then people are like, oh yeah, cool. You know, I like Mark. Mark's the guy. I'm gonna hire him. I'm gonna recommend him to somebody else. Cool. You know, I don't want my reputation to be bad, and that's why we still exist. You know, just give me a second. Gotta answer this text. But Mike, it looks good, bro, and I wish you the best, man. You deserve it. You've been through a lot. I know you. I know I've been talking to you for a while now, and it's your turn, bro. This is the year for a lot of people. Trust me. It's my year, your year. It's all our years. Everybody that's in here, it could be this could be your year, but you have to make shit happen. You can't sit on your ass and do fucking nothing, right? You gotta make shit happen. You gotta get the ball rolling. You gotta be around good people in order to get good results. You're around negative shit, this shit ain't gonna work. Exactly, bro. And that's the truth. That's the truth right there. But you have to stick to that because if you start to get a lot of work, make sure it's enough for you and your wife and not nobody else coming around taking no. And if you do hire somebody, like you said, make sure it's somebody that that wants to learn, wants to work, and you don't have to pay them a whole heap of money, right away. Let them earn their way up. Okay, cool. See. Okay, cool. All right. Yeah, that's the best thing, Mike. No family, no friends, just you and her. And then if you need help, just go get a laborer, like somebody that will help you pass you shit. Go get shit while you do the work. That's what I did, and that's what I still do. Like if I need somebody, I just get somebody that just needs to help me. I don't want nobody that does the work. I just want somebody that will help me, bring shit, do shit. Yeah, exactly, bro. You're absolutely right. All of us can do that. Anything you put your mind to, you can do it. No, when I went on my own 16 years ago, my both of my parents looked at me and said I was making a big mistake. My friends told me, "Oh, bro, it's a recession. It's 2007 going 2008. We're going through a recession. You can't go on your own. It ain't gonna work." And I said to everybody, "Do you think that a recession or doubt is in my mind? Hell no." I said, I know what I do. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. I got experience. I got, years of experience. I dropped out of school when I was 17 and I was 30 when I went on my own. So I had like over 13 years experience, and I've been an electrician for 25 years and I have no college degree, no degree in nothing. I'm a jack of all trades, not a jackass. I do everything. The more I learn, the more I earn. And business has been going for 16 years straight, and I've been on here for 4 years. So you got to build up your reputation. You got to like do your work. You do everything, people will respect you and come to you all the time. You'll always have work, no matter what you do. It's just life. It's the way it is. But if everybody did it, it would be okay. But some people don't fucking care. They don't want to do the work. They just want money. Exactly. That's my biggest That's my biggest thing I did in my life. I never listened to anybody else. When everybody told me, "Oh, don't go on your own. You're making a mistake. It's a recession. Oh my God, you need tools. You need money. You need a van. You need this. You need that." And I'm like, I'm getting all of that. Oh, but you need, no, I got it. I'm getting it. Oh, but you don't. I said, but I'm going to get it. Watch. I started in 2007 in September. And I sat down with a nice lady and she says, look, all you got to do is pay your payroll tax and your social insurance pension. It's a couple $100 a month. If you can cover that, the rest is yours. Go out there and get it. You could use your private car as your business car. I was like, okay, cool. That's what I did. I went and bought a regular private van car. I got a Peugeot Partner. It's like a minivan. I put a roof rack on it so I can put my ladders on it. I bought all my tools that I had, bought more tools, and I'm here now. And this year I have a workshop. I just got to fix it up. So once that workshop's fixed up, I can paint blinds, doors, shutters. I can paint furniture and things that I used to do before. I have an actual place to do it now. So I'm going to be even better now this year than I was ever, because I actually have a place that I can work 24/7. So life is good. See, if you keep putting in the work, things will automatically happen for you. It's the way life is. You do good shit happens to you. You're a good businessman, business will come to you. You're a good person, good shit will come to you. Hey Stefani, how you doing? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And that's all you got to do at the end of the day. You just do what's best for you, budget yourself, and be very smart. And don't like overdo anything. Always like make sure you got everything in line. That's what I did. When I got my first big job, electrical job, I had to sign a contract. I had to prove shit. And then when I proved that I was the guy at that place and I everything passed, the inspectors passed my work. That day where the inspector said you did a good job, everything's passed, and the owner of the house is a millionaire. And he shook my hand. He goes, "You're the best electrician that I've ever dealt with in all my life." He goes, "You'll always have, work for me." And that same guy is a friend, a client, and he's the reason I have a business. Because he's got multiple properties and I'm like the property manager. All from that one job. I proved myself, and that's all that person wanted was somebody to trust and someone that knows what they're doing. And bang, that's how you get work. You gotta prove yourself because people are paying. So when rich people pay for shit, they want to make sure they're not getting fucked because they're rich, and they want a good job. They want everything done properly. Okay, Kitty, good seeing you, sweetheart. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate it. You have a good night as well. Take care. Yeah, I'll see everybody tomorrow night. I'm going to be on Star Lotus Terrorist channel, and she's going to have a podcast on there. So you guys go subscribe to her so you can see me talk to her, and we're going to have a very fun night. Yeah, exactly. There's a lot of people that are scared to take the leap, but I'm never scared. I'm like that song. I ain't never scared. I ain't never scared, and I ain't. Even when I came on here 4 years ago, I was never scared. Everybody said, "Fuck, you're a natural. You'd like to talk shit to people and have fun." I'm like, "Yeah, that's cool. I'm good. I ain't scared. I just want to have fun. It's not about being scared. You got to go out there and have fun doing what you love to do. So if you love doing that job, Mike, you want to create that business and make it. You got to just do it. Just do it, bro, and not listen to nobody else but yourself. And listen to me, bro. It can happen because if I can do it, you can do it. Let me just finish texting my friend here. Cool. So yeah, just do what you gotta do, bro. Live life and do everything. All right. So I spoke to Star and she said that all is a go. She's sending out a promo in a few minutes. So she told me to tell everybody that it's on. So yeah, it's official. I'm going to be on there tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern time, which is 9 my time, 7 her time, and wherever it is in your time. So tomorrow night, she's going to do podcasts like every Sunday probably. So I'm going to be a guest tomorrow on her live. So we're going to have a lot of fun because we're really good friends. We have been for a long time, me and her and Tony. So we're going to shoot the shit tomorrow, and I'm going to tell everybody how I became a medium, and we're going to talk about psychic stuff and, things like that. She's a great reader. I've always looked up to her and supported her, and she supports me same way. So it should be very fun. So if you guys ain't doing nothing tomorrow night, tune into Star Lotus Tarot's channel. Go subscribe if you're not, and you'll see me on her podcast tomorrow. So we're gonna have some fun, talk some shit. I did an interview with Just Bird Tarot, my friend Kitty that just came in here. I did an interview on her channel a long time ago, like about 3 years ago. She interviewed me on her channel. So it's pretty cool. Things are going great for this year already. See, everybody's coming together. People are having fun. We're not worrying about our haters. People are getting exposed. Life is good. So anyway, I'm going to get out of here because my nephew said the food's here. The guy came and delivered the food. So I'm going to go eat my dinner. And I'll be back later on tonight. It's 6:50 here. So I'll be here about 10:50 or 11 o'clock my time. So I'll be back tonight to talk some more shit and have fun. All right. So I'll see you guys later on tonight in a couple hours. You guys have a good evening, and I'll see you later on if you come. If you don't, have a good weekend. And remember, tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern time, I'll be on Star Lotus's channel on her podcast. And she's going to put out a promo soon, so she told me to watch out for it. So you guys go check her channel out to see the promo. Cool? I will see you guys later. Oh, shit.